Hey guys, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the Ishgard Restoration and how it impacts leveling crafters gatherers and how you can use it to the best of your advantage. First and foremost, more than anything, let's go to the Sky Builders board. I'm here in the firmament of Ishgard. If you're like me, most of the worlds, by the time you're watching this video, the section of the firmament will already have been completed and there will be no concerted works left to complete. More patches will open up and more concerted works will become available. When they do become available, just be aware that as people contribute collectibles to the collectible appraiser, this progress bar will fill up. When it gets full, between 2 to 6 hours I've seen, the concerted work will start. You can come to this board and check the timer on that. You want to be in the firmament around 15 minutes to 30 minutes before it starts to make sure you're able to do the fates. Sometimes the instance gets full depending on how popular the Ishgard Restoration is on your server. Just give or take that time to make sure you're in the instance to participate in the fate. Why do you want to participate in the fate? It offers incredible rewards. 500 scripts, one full level on any of your crafters, preferably your highest one since it has the biggest XP bar, and 2 to 3,000 gil, one of those two. So just to give you an idea, 500 scripts, if you compare it to the scripts you would get from a collectible appraiser, I have a level 80 carpenter. If I turned in a Sky Builder's bed, the level 80 item, max collectability, I would only get 58 scripts, about 1/10 of the Sky Builder script reward for participating in a fate. Crafting 10 of these items would be way more time than it would take to do a fate, even if I have to sit in a fate or sit in the firmament doing God knows what for 15 minutes to 30 minutes before doing nothing before the fates start. So I highly recommend doing the fates. The level reward is very nice. The scripts reward is unbeatable, and it's just very beneficial. So keep an eye out on your server for when new patch drops. If there's a new section of this the Ishgard residential area that you'll be building, concerted works will start and you want to be a part of those. Beyond that, if we take a look at turning in the collectibles themselves, a lot of people have said this is an excellent way to level up. I do think these people are joining from or are getting back into crafting since the 5.1 update and haven't truly realized how much easier that update made crafting. And Ishgard Restoration, these people coming back into crafting think Ishgard Restoration is responsible for the improved the ease of leveling crafters. Ishgard Restoration is not in fact responsible for the ease of leveling crafters. Crafting, as I've said in my last video, is just significantly easier overall to level up. If you look at the XP rewards from building a level 80 Sky Builder's bed, you get 4,706,000 experience. If I turn in a level 80 collectible, I know you can't level at level 80, but if we use it for the sake of comparing XP rewards, if I turn in a level 80 item to the collectible appraiser for regular crafter scripts, I would get 6,200,000 experience. So this is roughly like a 20% decrease in XP. So the direct XP rewards for turning in a Sky Builder's bed are worse. And I would, looking at the XP rewards as the item level goes down, for example, the Sky Builder's pedestal, I compare this to a level 71 crafter's item, and I notice very similar XP differences, how you would earn less for turning in these collectible items. So just be aware that, for example, your Grand Company turn-ins and your even collectible turn-ins, custom deliveries, those all offer more direct XP rewards than the Ishgard Restoration does. Does that mean I don't recommend doing the Ishgard Restoration? No, I do recommend doing this. I recommend you find what you like to do and do that. What's the difference between the two? if I could just give you an example, here in my Grand Company turn-ins, I have a gold star here and blood tomato juice I'm probably going to do. Here's the list of ingredients I need to get. 3 random ingredients. Golden honey, blood tomato, heaven's lemon. I don't know where I need to go to get these. I could look, I could go there to get the heaven's lemon, go somewhere else to get the blood tomato, and craft the golden honey, getting some other material. When you go for these items, they're much more complicated, as you can see. And this is a simple item. If I go to some other thing, I need 5 different items to craft this one thing for my Grand Company turn-in. The items here that they ask you to make have intermediary crafting steps in pixie cotton, Atrociraptor. I need the threads for my cotton. I need the skins for my leather. I need the sand for my nuggets, or the ore, or whatever it be. It just goes on, and there's all these intermediary crafting steps, and you see, it can get to be a lengthy process just to craft the item you need, or you buy. What I usually do is I just buy the intermediary crafting components on the market board and craft the final component that I turn in. So this can be a lot more work, and for the XP rewards, it may not be worth your effort. What Ishgard Restoration offers is a very simplified crafting system for a very simplified leveling process. If that is the way you choose to go about it, if you prefer to level that way, I'm all for it. Go for it. It does simplify things a lot. So I recommend doing things the way you prefer to do it. Just do be aware these are slightly less XP reward. But yeah, like I said, let's compare the crafting components. If you start even at Skybuilder's ingots, you only need 1 crafting component essentially, and then mudstone, which you can buy from a vendor. Very simple stuff you can gather in one area and level up from like 20 to 35 relatively easily if you start with good level 20 crafting gear. You can do what I did, for instance. I've collected a lot of materials for one such class. For goldsmith, for instance, I'm level 79. Do note that that these collectible rewards, they don't scale. So this Skybuilder stone is the level 70 item. Candelabra is the level 50, I believe. 60. The rings are 40. The ingots 20. So when I craft this level 70 item, I'm always getting 2 million experience, regardless of my level. If I were level 78, I'd still get level 2 million experience. I have 38 million experience to level up to 80. So now that I'm level 79, this now isn't as much experience as, it's not as meaningful of an amount of experience as if I were level 70. So just keep that in mind when you're leveling up, that when you're leveling from 20 to 40, Skybuilder's ingots might be a good way to level from 20 to 30, but not so much 30 to 40. So perhaps you can level up 20 to 30 using Ishgard Restoration, and then use your Grand Company turn-ins and Beach Tribe quests perhaps to level from 30 to 40. So that about wraps it up. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the matter. If this video helped, go ahead and like it. If you have any other input on it, this event is new, so go ahead and you can comment on what you think has been helpful to as well to you. But that's kind of my 2 cents on the matter. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.